Hi everyone, it's Karen Lee Potter and welcome to today's Friday Rant. Today's topic comes from Renee. She said, why don't you discuss women's fascination or fantasies about making love to black men? And I thought, that's a good idea.
I wonder, is it a real fantasy? I don't know. Because, I don't know, it's one of those things that's played out in like dirty movies, but I really wonder if that's like a real fantasy. And it's funny to me to hear I don't know how old this lady is, but an older white lady talk about fantasizing about black men. So I don't know. I wonder.
Had she yet? I didn't hear her talk about fantasizing about black men. Or you mean just the video in general?
Just the video in general.
Oh.
Yeah. So I don't know. I mean, I don't know. I mean, is that a real fantasy?
I think everybody's fantasies are different. I mean, I don't know. I'm sure there's black men that fantasize about having.
Okay.
I'm just saying. I don't think it's specific to white women.
Yeah, I guess you might have to cut the other part out. But anyway,
Just saying.
All right, let's just see what she's talking about then.
Why do people fantasize in general? It's because people want something different than what they have. And I think it really goes back to basic forbidden fruit. You want what you can't have or what you're not supposed to have. I do remember a movie called Mandingo. And that movie was from many years ago, but I remember very vividly all these different taboos about slave owners and black men with white women and vice versa.
Okay, I don't even know if I like where this video is going right now. Now, here's the thing.
I don't think that has anything to do with it.
I mean, I don't know. That might be how some people think about it, though. Some people may have that type of fantasy. I don't know. But I do hear that brought up a lot of times with people that aren't in. So I don't know. I can't speak for everyone. It may be. It may be true. It may be true.
Well, she also said it could be like taboo of going after something that you're not supposed to have or that you can't have.
And let's really talk about that. Like, why are you not supposed to have? Like,
Right.
we're all human beings. And to be honest with you, a lot of you all proclaim to be religious. And if somebody is of your same religion, there's still color barriers within. So all these Christians out here talk about being Christian, but still they go to segregated churches. And so I don't know. Some of that's just a little confusing to me. But a lot of people are super religious, but super segregationist also. So what's really forbidden? Like, we're all humans. Like, we're all human beings. Like, so I don't understand the forbiddenness because of just, society and your religious views and things like that.
Right.
I don't really understand that. If we go to this so-called place called heaven that a lot of religious people, or wherever, whatever, is there going to be segregation there too? I mean, really, is it going to be like, oh, this is forbidden? all the black people over here having a good time, all the white people over here, trying to still learn how to dance. Like,
In their charcuterie boards.
On a lot of different white women's bucket lists. The perception that black men have large penises. And just the thought of that is very exciting to them. Even if that black man may not know what to do with it, it's exciting to fantasize about it.
Okay, like she just ran right through that subject. Like, so I don't know.
I think you do.
Anyway, it might be one of those things because it's been portrayed in adult film so much is that it's one of those things that's just stuck. Maybe.
Maybe.
I don't know.
Another explanation as to why white women fantasize about black men might have to do with how black men feel about white women. Because the black men that I've known like the large bootied woman. The perception of society is that white men typically go after the really skinny white women, as opposed to the black man who likes the curvaceous white woman. Most women do have curves, so they may feel more comfortable and more desired, which adds to the fantasy of being with a black man. Because black men tend to like the curvy, more bootylicious booties of women in general. So
I agree with that, what you're saying.
Okay, which part do you agree with?
I do agree that I feel like most white men do like the toothpick white woman with really no curves. And I do feel like there are more black men who appreciate curves.
Okay, so here's my thing. What happens when you get to the point where you don't have any curves? Like you've outgrown your curves. Like you're more of like just a ball.
Like an orange?
Yeah, like
you went from a pear to an orange?
Yeah. So what happens there? Because I will have to say is that I do see. I don't even want to say that. I don't understand what she's talking about with curves. Because she said bootylicious. I don't know how many white women are bootylicious. I mean, I don't know. Like.
Natural? Not many, probably.
I haven't seen many bootylicious white women. And here's the thing, and that's not just a race thing. That's actually across all cultures. And what I would say is across all races, because I would say a lot of people are past curves and have curved to a degree. So I don't know, but I do understand what you're saying. It's like, yes, as a black guy, like I do like the rump, you know. But you know what I'm saying, like I do feel like that, you know, you should have curves a little bit everywhere else too. And so as a black guy, I would say like, no, I don't like the extreme skinny, you know.
Yeah, but
female.
you like your curves in check. Under control.
Yeah, I like my curves to be under control. You know what I'm saying? And that's the bad thing about spandex. Well, it's not even spandex anymore. What do they call it? What's
Spanx?
Spank? No, it's not even Spanx. Yeah, it might be Spanx. I don't even know what they call it. I don't know what y'all call them. What is Lululemon? Lululemon.
Oh, that's just leggings, like, or I mean, it's all different clothes, but
yeah, but they make these stretchable clothes that pull stuff in. Like everything looks good with the stretchable clothes when you pull stuff in, and I think this gave a lot of people more freedom. And
to summarize why I think white women fantasize about black men, one is a cultural difference. I think that they want something completely different than what they're used to, which is the white man. Dark meat or dark chocolate.
Chocolate thunder.
Yeah, I don't know. It sounds a little racy when she says it's a little dark meat. There's some things that I just feel like should be left unsaid. Now I feel like you're objectifying.
Yeah, like our meat is all the same color. It's our skin that's just different.
That might be very exciting to women who are typically with white men. Reason number two might be black men are seen as taboo. We're not supposed to be with them. We're supposed to be with men of our race. So to do something that's against that societal pressure or to a societal norm is something that's exciting to white women who want to experiment and do something out of the box, so to speak.
We're supposed to be a people of our race.
I mean, if you're talking about a married black man, yeah. You probably shouldn't do that. That's a little risky. Or
what are you talking
that's taboo.
What's taboo? I'm lost on what you're saying.
I'm saying, like, I don't think she's saying that to be with a black man because it's like taboo. It's like, it's something that it's like risky or you're not supposed to do it, which.
But I mean, when you really think about risque, like I said, listen, all you religious people, all you ultra religious people, because a lot of you all are ultra religious. I don't understand how you're ultra religious and then you have all this segregation. I mean, listen. The funny thing for me is that black people will go to church and they will have white Jesus hanging in church. Yeah, I've questioned that, and so, but it just makes me think. It's like for the simple fact is that like all these ultra, and like I said, I grew up Christian. I grew up with a Christian background, and so for me, it's like all this segregation between people and these supposed to be religious people. It just makes me question some things sometimes. It does bring me back to, is like a lot of people are religious that really are into this type of stuff. It's like, oh, you need to be with your race. Mm-hmm. Okay. Guess you're going to hell.
Third reason is I think that there is a perception that black men have big penises, and therefore that's something that would be very exciting to a white woman who may be with a guy that doesn't have a big penis or just an average sized penis.
All right, let me clarify my statement earlier. That's not a perception. That's probably reality. Maybe. I don't know. I can't judge. I don't know.
I don't know either.
Anyway.
A fourth reason is that black men typically appreciate and sing and write and talk about the curvaceousness, and most women do have a little extra weight on them, so they feel much more desired by that black man than the white man who typically goes for the skinny white female.
Okay, there's a difference between extra weight and what she had. Big booties. There's a total difference. She said she had as her caption big booties, then she said extra weight. Extra weight is totally different from big booties. I see a lot of people with extra weight with flat booties.
Yeah.
I see a lot of...
Or the booties, like mine sometimes gets out of control and your booty starts to turn into your hips and your thighs and your stomach, and you have to start getting back to the gym and doing squats and make sure it just gets back to where it belongs.
Okay, I don't have those problems. I don't even really know what you're talking. I do. I have a booty. I just keep it tucked.
You have a white booty.
Anyway, no, I have a booty. I get compliments on my booty.
Really? From who? It's negative. It's like...
It's not negative. When I take off my pants, it pops out. It just doesn't like touching the back of my pants.
So those are my 4 reasons why I think that white women fantasize about black men. If you have any additional reasons why white women would fantasize about black men, please list it in the comment section below.
Do you have any additional reasons why white women would fantasize about black men? How about we look at her comments? First comment. I love me some dark chocolate. I'm telling you, these comments. As a black man, I find it real disconcerting when someone of a different race attempts to dictate to me the very fabric of my nature. The fact. Oh
goodness.
Yeah, I ain't reading all that.
Yeah.
Some of these comments, like, I personally don't see what the big deal is. I had a white woman and ... went back to my own race.
Yeah.
And so, I mean, listen, some people live on that, but
Maybe that person just found a better connection with somebody of their own race.
that is true. That is true. And because the thing is that culture does play a big part in being able to connect with people. And what I mean by that is that because there are some things culturally that, you know, the way you were brought up and the way I was brought up, they're a little bit differently. There are a lot of things that are the same, but I think cultural differences for some people are hard to get over. I like something different. And so I like some of the different cultural, besides the cheese and crackers that y'all have in parties all the time. I like some cultural differences.
Yeah.
And I would say for the same thing for you too, just like right now, it's like, we're ready to go out. And where are we going? We're going to a hip hop place. Well, it's not a hip hop place, but it's all black place.
It's a black bar.
Yeah, it's black bar. And the thing is that you enjoy that and I enjoy that. But at the same time, we can also go to a white bar, and we do go to white bars sometimes. We don't go to them as much though. But I enjoy that because it's something different. So I think just for the simple part of some of the cultural differences, sometimes those can be difficult for people to get by. But for people like, I guess, us who enjoy the differences in the cultures from time to time, it's one of those things like it's you know, it's something different. It's something new. Like I said before, I'd never been camping before. First time I went camping was with you, and we didn't really go camping. We went.
What do they call it? Glamping.
What is it?
It's like glamorous camping.
Yeah.
We didn't stay in like a tent or even a camper. We stayed in like a house in the campground.
Yeah. We went camping, but renting a house and staying in the house. So I was like, yes,
Yeah.
I can do this. But I did enjoy that. Now I wouldn't want to stay in the tent. That's a little too rugged for me. But I do enjoy camping where I can get up in the morning, fix some coffee, turn on TV, you know, sit on the couch, and I feel like I'm camping, but I'm really not
You
camping.
can look out the window and see the other campers.
I can look out the window and see everybody else
Wave to
camping.
them and close your blinds.
Just looking at her and her talking about fantasizing about black men, it's just...
She looks like a single yoga instructor.
Yeah, she actually does yoga. She's probably open to a whole bunch of stuff.
Yeah.
Yeah. We're going to end the video right there.